Hey everybody, thanks for checking out this video today. This is your update video for Monday, October 5th, 2020. Hope you guys are doing well today. And actually here in the background, I hear Brendan recording his rehearsal video for this week. That's fun. So we got lots of information coming your way. You can check that out over on the FBMWorship YouTube channel. Just trying to keep you guys informed and help you stay up to date. Well, I got 4 things for you today that I want to run through pretty quickly and not take too much of your time. The first thing is it feels a lot like fall right now. It's hard to believe it's already here, but wanted to let you know that we've already got plans in the motion for Christmas. And so I want to walk you through some of those important dates as far as the Christmas holiday is concerned. One of the things that I want to let you know is that we've got some opportunities to help build some different Christmas pieces this year, and I've been in contact with some of you about that, and we've got some supplies coming in here soon. We're kind of finalizing the layout, and we'll get you materials as soon as possible. If you're not participating with that and you want to get involved, just let me know. Hit reply to this email, or you can also comment below. We can get you plugged in to building some Christmas trees. And we've got plans for those. I published those a couple of weeks ago, but I can also send those on to you. So decor night, the setup night for the Christmas decor this year, it's going to be nice and early. It is Friday night, November 20th, 2020. We'll meet here at 5 p.m. We'll have some food and just an opportunity for us to make the church nice and festive for this holiday season. If you're interested in participating with that, again, hit reply, comment below. Already starting to build the team to get everything set up. I'll also do a video soon and just kind of walk you through what we're thinking for the design. I know we've done that in the past, and so I want to send that out to you so you kind of know what we're planning and what you can expect this holiday season. So that's November 20th. The next date that's important is Sunday, December 6th. We're going to be doing a worship night that night, and we're planning to do it in the East Gym in the round. We'll set up the stage in the middle and set everything up in the round. So that's going to be a special evening there. And then the next 2 dates that you need to know about are Wednesday, December 23rd and Thursday, December 24th. We'll be doing our Christmas Eve services those days. On the 23rd, we'll be at 5 and 7 o'clock p.m. And then on the 24th, we'll be at 1, 3, and 5 o'clock p.m. So those are the main things for Christmas. Of course, we'll have a special set of music for the Christmas season. All of that's coming your way too. We're starting to pick that music now, and we'll be putting those services together soon so that those of you who are serving during those services, you can go ahead and start working on some of this music and just getting it inside your mind as we go into the Christmas season. The second thing I want to talk about today has to do with your schedule. So last week I asked you to go ahead and start putting in blockout dates. You've got a few more days. I'm going to give you until Wednesday, end of day on Wednesday. So if you can have those in by 11:59 p.m. on this Wednesday, October 7th, that would be fantastic. On Thursday, I'm going to have team leaders go ahead and start putting together the schedules for November and December. Put in any blockout dates for the weekends. Make sure if you're not available on Christmas Eve, make sure that's blocked out. Just let us know what your schedule is going to look like going here through the end of 2020. Number 3 today, I've had a few of you ask me about what the plan for the choir is moving forward. Right now, we're kind of on hold just because of the nature of how we have to social distance and the nature of singing and how that can exacerbate the spreading of COVID-19. So right now, there's not a lot going on, but I'll let you know. Here's kind of what I'm thinking moving forward. First of all, for the time being, we're going to go away from using the choir on the weekends during the services, and for 2 reasons. And number 1 has to do with what I just mentioned, the fact that we have to keep our numbers pretty small right now in the service and everywhere else. And so we're trying to keep those numbers as contained as possible. The second thing has to do with the size of the ensemble on stage. I would really like to grow this team and have it be bigger so that the volume that's produced by the choir on stage can be mixed into the band. And so this has to do with just participation. If there are those those of you who are on the sideline who haven't participated with choir in a while would be willing to get involved again and really start to grow that group, that's something I would revisit for sure. But I think until we can have an ensemble big enough to add to the arrangement, to the orchestration of what's happening, I would like to suspend at least the weekend choir for the time being. Now, having said this, I am constantly looking for opportunities that we can do special events and special occasions with the choir. And one that I've got in mind right now is to redo kind of like what we had planned last year for Easter, for Palm Sunday. And that would be a special event for choir. So I'm kind of looking to, after the first of the year, to see what happens as far as the restrictions, as far as COVID is concerned, and to see how the virus is progressing through the winter. So if we're able to have a larger group come back together, then at that point, I would say I would like to visit doing something special with the choir for Easter. I'll keep you in the loop on that, but that's where we are right now with the choir. Again, I would like to build our numbers. I would like to get some energy going around there. And if you're interested in that, let's keep having that conversation and let's keep building and moving things forward in that area. And the final thing to do, speaking of COVID and speaking of all of our restrictions, wanted to just remind you guys about our spaces that we occupy on Sunday mornings, backstage and in the projection booth. I want you all to be conscious of how many people we're cramming into these spaces. You know, these are production spaces on Sunday morning, and so I want us to be careful about the number of extra people we're just allowing to walk through or hang out or congregate either in the projection booth or backstage. We do still need to be socially distancing as much as we can. We do, of course, when we're out in the congregation, need to continue wearing masks. And so I need your help with this. Make sure that if you're having a large group of people hanging out, find a space that's a little more open than some of these more secluded areas to hang out. Usually on Sunday morning, for example, the large activities room is typically available. If you wanted to hang out in there, that wouldn't be a problem at all. Just be conscious of how many people we're cramming into the backstage area and into the production booth. The second thing I want to talk about, the volume backstage. I know this is something we've discussed from time to time, but the level of conversation and just general kind of crowd noise backstage on Sunday mornings has continued to grow, and I totally get it. We've been, many of us, months without seeing each other, and so when you get back together, you want to catch up, you want to have some great conversation. Totally get that. I totally understand. Again, if you're going to become robust with your conversation having, you can step outside the back door backstage, or you can go over to the large activities room. We really have to get the volume under control in the backstage area, because not only are our backstage staff trying to keep the volume down, but also we've had those who've been speaking on Sunday morning make comments about it. And whenever it gets to that point where whoever's speaking on Sunday morning is distracted by what's happening backstage, that becomes a big issue. We are here to serve. We're here to make much of who God is and to proclaim his word, to teach and to preach and proclaim the gospel. And if anything that we're doing gets in the way of that, we got to make an adjustment. And so we have to make an adjustment, and that is the volume has to come down backstage. Giving you a couple of different options. If you're a party animal and you need more options, let me know. But I think these should solve what we're doing. And then just being conscious of your volume and keeping things under control backstage would be great. And hey, let me just say, I'd rather have that problem than the other problem. You guys have lots of energy and you're excited and you're happy to be here on a weekend. And I am absolutely thrilled. If we need to bring it down a little bit, I would much rather do that than try to excite you and get you excited about serving on the weekends. So appreciate your spirit, appreciate your heart to serve as well. Well, that's it for this week. Hope you guys have a great week. If you need to reach out and respond to any of those questions I asked there in the video, feel free to email me, maisel@fbmaryville.org. You can comment below this video, and you can always, of course, catch me in the hallway on Sunday morning. Have a great week, everybody. Take care.